let's look at some practical stick and knife. I got this idea from training with Guru Hakokan. So let's first start out with stick and knife. Basic, we're going to work with, and I learned this from Sifu Rafi Dadarian. We're going to start out with a one line. I'll show you it this way. One line. Now what I like to do to make it a little bit more practical is when I come for the one line, I have the knife here on my left side, and the knife is, in the Filipino arts, strong hand holds the stick, the weaker hand holds the knife, typically. And we're gonna here, and then we're gonna block. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna stop. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And you can wrap this up. Do it from the front. It's better if you have a sheath. Right now I'm just using my belt, but it'll work. It'll work for training. So as you can see, let's make this a little bit more realistic. Right? So you're walking around and you have your flashlight. And there's a lot of stuff you can do with this. You can shine the flashlight in somebody's eyes and then make that hit as they're coming towards you, if they do. But you have your flashlight and maybe you have a knife on you, and you need to use both in this situation. This is a life-threatening situation. You've gone up the scale of force, you have no choice. Then what happens is it's a hit, and you use the flashlight instead. So take a 3D cell, or you get bigger ones, or C-cell flashlights, just your typical mag light. So it's like, boom! It's a 1, 2, 3. Right, and this might just be pushing the person away. It could be a strike. It may be blocking their pole or stick, or whatever they picked up off the ground. Maybe, man. Notice we may or may not decide, depending on if we have a firearm or not. We may or may not decide to employ that. Come here, wham. Maybe that's enough. Maybe we feel like we need to do this. Maybe we have a knife as a tool. Maybe we don't have a firearm on us. And this is what we have. So you can move around, right? Make these hits. Maybe you have a training partner. Maybe you're going to do a bob bag or something. Move around, and then things turn out. Maybe they pull a knife, and you have to use it. So typically, people don't think stick and knife is completely practical. And we do stick and knife versus stick and knife, or Espada Y Daga versus Espada Y Daga. It may not be, but it's fun, and you can just do it for fun. And there's a lot of things you can do. So I'll just work through a couple different things. So you can go 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Right here. And then 1, 2, 3. And then we can just kind of play with it. So that's just a few things that you can look at with knife, stick, flashlight. It's fun. Play around with it. I'm not a lawyer, so typically when the knife becomes involved, it's kind of scary legally. So if possible, you stick to the stick. stick to the flashlight, whatever you need to get yourself out of that situation. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I have a good time. So listen, like, subscribe, share this around if you find it valuable. Leave some comments and tell me where I'm right, where I'm wrong. Let's have a discussion on stick and knife, on flashlight. Let's have a good time with it. And hey, listen, whatever you do, just keep training. And I'll see you next time. So we can do this. It's better if you have